Imagine a room no bigger than your average bathroom, stripped of all comforts and colored in shades of gray. This, my friends, is the stark reality of solitary confinement, a world I voluntarily stepped into for 7 long days. Picture the first day. The heavy steel door slams shut, echoing in the tight space, a sound that becomes all too familiar over the coming days. The walls, close enough to touch either side with outstretched arms, seem to close in. The ceiling, a mere 8 feet from the ground, feels as if it's descending. There's a bed, a sink, a toilet, and nothing more. This is my world now. Now, imagine a second day. The novelty of the situation has worn off, replaced by a creeping sense of dread. The quiet is deafening. There's no clock, no way to track time. Hours pass like days, and days feel like an eternity. The mind starts to play tricks. The shadows on the wall seem to move. The silence seems to whisper. The feeling of isolation sinks in. You're alone, truly alone. By the 3rd day, the initial fear gives way to boredom, an insidious, gnawing kind of boredom that eats at the soul. The walls offer no entertainment, no distraction. There's nothing to do but think, and thinking in a place like this becomes a dangerous game. Thoughts run wild, uncontrolled, looping and spiraling into the abyss of the mind. As the 4th day rolls in, the isolation starts to take its toll. The desire for human contact, for any sign of life, becomes overwhelming. Talking to oneself seems rational, a desperate attempt to break the silence. The echo of your own voice, however, serves as a stark reminder of your solitude. On the 5th day, a sense of despair sets in. The confines of the room seem to shrink even further. The monotony of the gray walls, the stark lighting, the cold, hard floor, all seem unbearable. The mind, starved of stimulation, begins to turn on itself, conjuring up images and scenarios that only exacerbate the feeling of loneliness. The 6th day dawns, but there's no way to tell. Time has lost all meaning. The body begins to react to the isolation. Sleep is erratic, appetite wanes, and even the simplest tasks seem monumental. The world outside the gray walls feels like a distant memory, an illusion that seems to fade with each passing moment. Finally, the 7th day arrives. The door opens, the light from the outside world is blinding. The feeling of relief is overwhelming, but so is the realization of the experience. The world outside has moved on, but for those 7 days, I was stuck in a time warp, a prisoner of my own mind. In summary, solitary confinement is a journey into the depths of one's soul. It's a test of mental strength, a battle against one's own mind. It's a world devoid of color, of sound, of life. It's a stark reminder of the importance of human connection, of the simple pleasures we take for granted. The impact of this experience, this journey into solitude, is profound and lasting. It's a glimpse into a world most will never see, and a testament to the strength of the human spirit.